guys, it's Shawnee, aka Total Makeup Junkie 101. So today I have a super exciting and requested review video for you guys. This is on the new Maybelline Color Tattoo Pure Pigments that just came out. These are brand new products to the drugstore, and this is just an extension of the Maybelline Color Tattoo line. You guys all know that Maybelline has the Color Tattoo cream eyeshadows, and now they came out with Pure Pigments. Now, to be honest, when I first saw the color range in my drugstore, I wasn't super excited about it. I'd heard mixed reviews on the pigments themselves. I've heard some really amazing reviews of people raving about it, and then I've heard some reviews of people saying that they're dupeable, they're not that good quality, they're kind of chalky. So I honestly, the first couple times I saw the display in my drugstore, I didn't get any of them. I looked at the color range and I was like, you know what, I feel like I have things like all of them. And then the more and more I thought about it, and the more and more I kind of sat on it, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll try a few of them. So originally I bought 2 of them, and I was so happy with the 2 that I bought, I went out and bought the other 10. There are 12 colors that Maybelline released in this collection. I have all 12 to show you guys. I will be doing swatches, talking about all of the colors individually, letting you guys know which ones I think are more unique, which ones aren't, which ones I think have dupes, which ones don't. So let's jump right into all of the fun stuff. First off, we will talk about the packaging. So the packaging comes like this. It is just a normal jar. There is 1.5 grams that comes in this jar. The bottom of the jar is clear. The top lid part is black. And then you guys can see there's a little sticker down here that has the color of the actual pigment. Now the sticker isn't always exact. It is a good indicator though for the color that's actually inside the jar. You can actually see the product here from the side, and then the top looks like this. It has the name of the product as well as the barcode. The name of the product is on the sticker with the barcode, and the name is not anywhere else on the packaging. So if you guys wanted to peel off the barcode, the name will be peeled off with it. So this is what the inside of the jar looks like. You guys can see it does have a sifter top, and the sifter does sift out some of the pigment once you take off the sticker seal. Now I will give Maybelline props for the way they package this product, because it has a sticker seal over the sifter to make sure product doesn't come out before you open it. And it also has a plastic piece, a plastic wrap, wrapped around the container in the store. So nobody can go and open up your product and try it before you buy it, because it is completely sealed. I think that's really important, and I'm really, really glad they did that. So now looking at the color range as a whole, the 12 colors that Maybelline offers, I think their color range is phenomenal. They have 6 really, in my opinion, what I would call kind of neutrally colors. They're kind of your browns, your beiges, your champagnes. There's a black in here. Those are kind of your neutral colors. Then they have 6 kind of brighter colors. They have a bright blue, a bright teal, a pink, a purple. There's like a bright, very yellow gold color. Those are what I would consider kind of your brighter, more fun colors. Whether you prefer your neutrals or your bright pops of color, there's a color in here for you. Alrighty, so let's get right into the individual colors. I will be showing you all 12 colors up close, how they look in the packaging, as well as swatched on my hand. All of the swatches on my hand are done dry, because I wanted to show you guys the true pigment of the product, what it looks like if you just use it straight out of the packaging. So let's jump right into the individual colors. The first one we have is Barely Brazen, and this is a really, really gorgeous, like champagne goldy type color. It was one of the first colors that I got, and I fell in love with it so much that I had to go get the others. The next one we have is called Buff Tuff, and this is almost like a matte chocolate brown shade with a little bit of like a silver glitter overlay on it. I have to say it's not my favorite. It doesn't look very good on my skin tone. It kind of just blends in. Next one we have is called Downtown Brown, and this one is probably my favorite out of all of the neutrals. It is the most gorgeous taupey, like a purpley taupey brown color. It's got the most amazing metallic sheen to it. The next one we have is called Breaking Bronze, and this one is an amazing, it's like a coppery, almost like a rose gold shade. It's got the most amazing shimmer. It's like a beautiful metallic goldy shimmer in it. It is so pretty. The next one we have is called Improper Copper, and this one is almost like a plummy brown shade. It's like a beautiful deep bronzy plum color. And the last one that I would classify as more of a neutral color, this one is called Black Mystery. And if you guys get none of these pigments, you guys have to at least check this one out. This is an amazing deep rich black color with this teal micro glitter in it. It is so unique. So the first one we have in kind of the color category, this one is called Wild Gold, and it is a very metallic yellow gold. The next color we have is called Pink Rebel, and this one kind of reminds me of MAC Stars and Rocket eyeshadow. It's kind of a mid-tone purpley pink with like a blue duochrome in it. The only thing about this eyeshadow is it is not very pigmented at all. I much prefer my Stars and Rockets eyeshadow. The next color we have is Potent Purple, and this is another one that's kind of a disappointment. It's kind of like a matte bluey type purple color. I don't think this one is as pigmented as it could be, and the color isn't that unique to really justify the lack of pigmentation. This next color is called Forest Fatale, and this one is kind of like a light forest green with kind of a gold duochrome in it. I was really excited about this shade because I thought it would be really unique, and while the color itself is quite unique, the formulation is pretty bad. It's really patchy, not pigmented. The next color we have is called Never Fade Jade, and this one is a gorgeous bright jade green. It's almost like a jade emerald type green, super beautiful, very pigmented. This is one of the colors that I would highly recommend. This is the last color. This one is called Brash Blue, and this is a very bright electric blue. It is gorgeous. It is so pigmented, so bright. This is another color I would highly recommend if you guys want a bright blue pigment. So some of the characteristics about these pigments is that overall they're pretty nice. They are kind of inconsistent, as you guys can see in the swatches and what I told you guys about each individual color. Some of them are amazing, stellar quality. You guys need them in your collection. Some of them are, in my opinion, complete misses and skips. So they're kind of inconsistent. I would have to say more of the kind of neutral brown tone colors. Those are for the most part pretty good colors, nicely pigmented, nice texture. But I feel like a lot of the actual brighter colors, they didn't come across as well as I was hoping. They weren't as bright or not as nice quality. So I feel like if you guys are into the neutrals, the majority of the neutrals were really nice. As for the bright colors, I really only liked the bright blue and the bright teal. I will warn you about those though, is that they stain. They are so bright and so pigmented, and they come across amazing on the eye and in your eye look, but if you don't use a good base and primer, they will stain. And you guys can just see my finger. This was my swatching finger right here, and it is stained. If you guys are new to pigments, just beginners to pigments, haven't tried a lot of pigments in the past, I think these are pretty good for you to start out with because they're relatively inexpensive. You get a decent amount of product. The packaging is pretty nice. I really like the sifter because it doesn't deposit too much out at once. And I think overall the colors are really nice. My favorite way to apply pigments is just using my finger. I know some people use flat brushes and they find that works well for them. Overall, I do have to say these are pretty good pigments for the drugstore. If you guys don't want to spend $21 on a MAC pigment or even more on other high-end pigments, this is a really good drugstore alternative. I haven't seen pigments like these in the drugstore before. anymore. I know L'Oreal Hip used to make pigments. They don't anymore, but those pigments weren't as good as these. These are very finely milled pigments. The L'Oreal Hip ones I found were kind of chunky. They were chunky, they were hard to apply. You got a ton of fallout with those. These are very smooth, very finely milled. They go on the skin really well, wet or dry, but my swatch is dry. You guys could just see a lot of them look very metallic-y, very shimmery, even when they're dry. Also, you guys can see all of these pigments have shimmer in them. Not a single one does not have any shimmer. Some of them are more shimmery than others. Some of them are almost like a metallic-y quality. Some of them are duochrome, and some of them are almost like a matte base with almost like a glitter overlay to them, but all of them do have some shimmer. If you guys only like matte products, these will not be for you. They were $6.99. I found them at my local Walgreens, and I got them for buy one get one half off, which is an even better deal. I would hold out for a sale like that if you guys want to get these. I think for $6.99 they're still decent price, but if you can get them buy one get one half off, they're an even better price that way. Other places that I've seen these, I've also seen them at Rite Aid, and I'm pretty sure you could probably find them at Walmart too. I'm sure Walmart will be slightly cheaper than Walgreens or Rite Aid, but Walmart also doesn't have the buy one get one half off. So kind of weigh out your pros and cons. If you just want to try one color, Walmart might be a better option for you. Overall, on the entire range, I would say these are right around a B product. They're not amazing, they're not stellar. Some of them are really, really good A products. Some of them are pretty bad C minus, almost D products. So overall, I would say I would give this entire range a B. So that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this review video was helpful. Definitely thumbs it up if you guys found it helpful. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Bye!